I'm here with Jen Conger, who won Business Manager of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How long have you been working in this whole industry?
I don't want to date myself, but it's been over 20 years.
All in business management?
All in business management, yes.
Why did you choose that path?
I didn't. I randomly came into this business management world, and I had a knack for it, and I've been there ever since.
At the same company?
At the same company.
Which is?
FBMM.
Why do you love working with FBMM?
Because we strive for the gold standard, and we treat our clients' money as if it's ours, though we don't get to spend it, unfortunately. But we just really take a personalized approach to business managing our clients and keeping an eye on every financial aspect of their world.
So you get to go to shows.
Yes, I do.
You get to go, you're not touring with them, but you get to go actually see your clients perform.
Yes.
What have been some of the favorite shows you've gotten to see?
Oh, I mean, I don't want to just single out one artist, but there have been so many. Probably a highlight, though, is going to an award show and being in the front row and Loretta Lynn singing Coal Miner's Daughter, and it felt like she was singing it directly at me.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
It was pretty amazing.
Was that a moment where you were like, all right, I can stay in this business?
It was amazing, and then my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, who knows nothing about music industry, called me to ask me how the night was, and I told him Loretta Lynn sang Coal Miner's Daughter in front of me. It was amazing. And his response was, Loretta who? He's not in the music industry.
And this is why the marriage works.
Yes,
Come
it
on.
is.
That's a huge
Yin
step.
and yang.
There
Yin and
it
yang.
is. There it
Yes.
is. What is a lesson that you've learned working in business management that you hope to tell anyone aspiring to work in business management?
I think it's a life lesson to abide by in any line of work, which is being proactive, not reactive. I think that's a huge life lesson that can really set you apart from the rest.
I've heard that this award goes out to your husband and to your hellion kids. How old are your kids right now?
My kids are 7 and 9.
Do they get what you do?
Not really. My oldest asked me when she's going to meet Taylor Swift, and I just keep avoiding answering her.
Of course.
Yeah.
I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You should be so proud. Well earned.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jen. I am here with Olivia Hanceri, Publicist of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We got a publicist now in front of the camera instead of behind the camera.
Very natural.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what made you want to get into publicity?
I just believe so much in the power of storytelling, whatever form it is. Everything is changing so quickly. So I moved here in 2013, and it was all about print and long-form media, and it's evolved so much, but at the heart of it, it is all about the story of an artist or a brand or whatever it is, and that's crucial to build a true fan base. So being the heartbeat of that in the smallest way is really, really valuable.
Did you always know that this was going to be the path for you, or did you think you were going to do something else?
No, I wanted to be a publicist long before I wanted to work in music.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it translates across the board. If you just have a story to tell, that in itself is a beautiful thing, and we all have one. So if you can be a vessel to help people connect with who they're trying to speak to, that's amazing.
Wow. So were you working as a publicist before the music industry?
No,
Okay.
I moved here after an internship with E.B. McFarland,
Yes.
the GOAT, and after that I worked for a publishing company that needed a publicist, and then started my own thing in 2019, and then the pandemic helped build my PR firm into what it is, which is focused on developing artists and now all types of artists. But the thing about the pandemic is that it taught us that when everything changes, you still have to connect, and our jobs didn't change all that much.
What is one thing that you've learned in your career that you would hope to tell the next generation?
It can be done. Just do it.
Amazing. Congratulations. You better
Thanks.
party tonight
Yeah.
and really celebrate.
Thank you.
I'm here with Trent, Allison, and Mike DuCharme, the winners of Venue of the Year, the Pinnacle. Congratulations, y'all. I mean, we're standing in the Pinnacle. This is truly one of the best venues I've ever been backstage. Amazing. You can tell that it was built by people who really get it. So talk to me about the building of this place.
It's been a labor of love. I've been here for 8 years. I think the project's been in development for 11 years. So we had a long time to think about how to get it right. And I think we really did nail it in most respects. It's great to be recognized amongst so many other great rooms. I mean, I grew up in Denver. Red Rocks is arguably the best venue in the world, but pretty excited that we won. It's a big win for us, and we're super honored to be here.
Yeah.
Any thoughts for you?
Yeah, I mean, I echo some of the same, all the mics. I echo some of the same sentiments. I mean, artist experience was crucial for us here, but also this was AEG's first standalone venue in Nashville, so it was really important to get this one right in Music City, and there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into making this venue happen, and we're just so proud and so blessed to be here.
Talk to me about those blood, sweat, and tears. How many years ago did you open, and what has it felt like since the opening?
We opened a little over a year ago, 15, almost 16 months now.
February 27th, 2025.
Oh, give him that mic.
A date that will live in infamy.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's just been really special ever since. I mean, the caliber and level of shows that this guy is booking and we're placing in this room, some of the very memorable special events, community events, fundraisers, and things that we've been a part of just in this first 15 or 16 months. It's just been really, really incredible. Yeah, we feel really lucky. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, please.
I think you nailed it, but I would say that we've really been, I guess, lucky to. We've tried a lot of different things that haven't played Nashville before. So I do Kansas City as well.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But we did a lot of different things here that we haven't done in others in this market before, and it's been great to see it well received. I think some of the bigger country artists like Eric Church sitting down and filming an IMAX movie here was a big thing for us. Paul McCartney coming and doing a show.
Yeah.
A lot of big name artists buying into the vision we had here and doing some things that we haven't ever been able to do here in Nashville before.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that vision. What is the vision of the Pinnacle? Why do you think it really is now setting itself apart?
I mean, you have a lot of great rooms in Nashville with the Ryman and the Opry. We kind of set ourselves to be a purpose-built GA live music venue. The experience is kind of that of an arena, but in a very having the same scale of production, but in a very small setting. So it's been great to do. This is your rock room. This is your big, rowdy country room. This is your EDM room. It's able to do a lot of things that venues without seats can't do. So.
Right, and I've seen all of those different genres here, and it's amazing. I mean, it truly is the sound quality and the experience as a patron of like actually going to the bar and not having the crazy lines. So, as a patron, I love this place. As a person backstage, I love this place. Right. What was the hardest part about getting this thing up and running?
COVID, I think. I think it threw a curveball into the whole thing, and it kind of delayed it. We changed partners, and it's all worked out really well in the end. But I think it was just it took a lot of time to get it out of the ground and get it built. And when you're building in a development where you've got a parking garage that has to come up, you have all this infrastructure around you. It takes a bit of time, but now that we're here, it's great. We got plenty of parking.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a ton of stuff. I like our location. I think years to come, things are going to be good. Trent is crushing it on special events. I mean, I think being where we're at, with the proximity to hotels like that and things like that, he's been able to do a lot of great things this year.
For sure.
That was my question, and I'll do the mic here.
Okay.
My question for you is, what are y'all's roles, and just tell me about them a little bit.
Yeah. So Trent, Allison, I'm the Senior Director of Sales. So basically anything that's not a traditional concert falls under my scope. So we do a lot of nonprofit fundraisers, galas, community events, as I kind of mentioned. We do a lot of corporate events, conference adjacent events, award shows. Big broadcast events too. I think that's the other special thing about this room is we're so set up so well for broadcast capabilities, including our loading dock situation, front of house, Ethernet tie-ins everywhere. Like every little detail was thought about, and it really made a big difference.
How about you, Mike?
I'm the regional vice president for AEG for this region. I book shows. I book shows and try to manage these lunatics.
Good luck to you.
Do a whole lot.
No, I've got a great team. I mean, we've added so many people. I think when we Adam and Weiser and I moved here, we had 15 people in office, and we've got 60.
Wow.
So it's pretty crazy to see the growth that we've had in the past 8 years.
There's so much more we need to talk about. I think that's when we just need to do a whole deeper dive into Pinnacle with you guys.
We're
We
here.
can talk about it.
Yeah, we aren't
Thank
going
you guys.
anywhere.
Good.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Thank you so much.
Really happy to have you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got Catherine Powell, the videographer and photographer of the year. My gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
So it's for Kelsea Ballerini?
Yes.
Talk to me about this. How long have you been with Kelsea?
Her and I have been friends since we were 20, but officially working with her about 4 years. Yeah, since she released Subject to Change.
And how long have you been doing this art?
Since I was 20, with pop artists, and then I moved to town when I was working with Casey Musgraves. Did that, Dan Shea, Maren Morris, Miranda Lambert, and then thought I quit, really thought I quit. And then Kelsea asked me to come out of retirement, and thank God.
Why did you retire?
Post-COVID was just kind of like my life changed over it. I met my husband during it. I started working at the Ryman, and I just felt like I didn't necessarily need
The road.
Yeah, I was getting what I needed at home, and then
She's back.
Again, I was wrong.
She's back. What is that magic for you when you're doing the job specifically, videography, photography? What is the magic for you?
I got into this because I loved music. I was a Warped Tour kid. I was going to all those types of shows growing up, and I could not make music for shit. But I wanted to be a part of it, and it just felt like an avenue that I could take, but it's the only thing I was ever good at and wanted to do. So, yeah.
And what's next for you?
I don't know. We have a quiet year with Kelsea. We had a very not quiet year last year, so it's been nice to be home. I'm the house photographer at the Ryman, so they keep me busy, which is great. And then CMA week is Hell Week, and
we're all in this hell
we're
week
all in
together,
this
baby.
together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Congratulations,
much.
Catherine.
Nice to meet
Amazing.
you.
You too. I'm here with Caleb Garrett, who just won Entertainment Coach Driver of the Year. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much.
I love the hat. You are
Yeah.
absolutely in country music right now.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the touring world?
I moved to town in 2005, wanting to be a tour bus driver, and it's worked out, obviously.
Yeah.
But I sold everything I had in my little hometown and moved down here in a 52 International pickup, a guitar signed by Dwight Yoakam I still don't know how to play, and a sack full of clothes. And knew nobody in town, and started networking on Broadway and Music Row. And back then, you had to know someone to get a bus driving job. So just kept networking and did some rock and roll when I first started, and then started with Luke in 2009. So 17 years with Luke, Bryan, and I've been nominated 8 times for this, and I thought I was going to lose again for the 8th time tonight.
And you did it.
I didn't. I
you
won.
You got that hardware.
So a little shocked, not going to lie, a little shocked. But,
well, there's a reason you've been nominated 8 times. What do you feel like you bring to a tour that has been recognized in this way?
I mean, this sounds corny, but I got to believe in what I'm doing. Yeah. So when I first found out that I needed to maybe work for Luke Bryan, I went and bought the CD, I'll Stay Me, at Walmart. That's how long ago it's been. Second CD hadn't been out yet. I listened through it, and I heard We Rode in Trucks, which was his first or second single that died at 28, I think. I was like, I think I can get behind this. And I like this. I like his music. And so I went out the first weekend and saw the second show. And, I mean, it was a really great show for a little crowd. And I was like, you know what? I think this is the guy I moved to Nashville for.
Wow.
And so I doled in, and here we are all these years later, and going from the beer joints to the stadiums is a hell of a ride.
So you're doing it for the love of music.
I love country music, but I can't write, I can't sing, I can't play.
Yeah.
But I got my CDL when I was 19, so I can drive.
So you knew that was what you wanted to do.
Yeah, so I kind of blended what I knew how to do and what I loved, country music and driving, and here we are.
Well, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. I
feel
can't
so
believe
proud.
this. It's
Wow.
pretty awesome, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You better celebrate tonight.
We're going to drink some Maker's Mark and, maybe some shotgun and beers. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
I love it.
Yeah.
I wish we could right now.
Well, come on, let's go.
I know.
We're honky-tonking right now. So.
I'm here with Zach Coren, the lighting director of the year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does this feel?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah? How long have you been in doing lighting?
Since I was in high school, so yeah, probably about 10-ish years ago, something like that.
What got you into it?
Just kind of fell into it in high school and just kind of never really looked back.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the LD role specifically?
I think it's like a really cool balance of like it's musical, it's technical, and it's creative. But if you get kind of creatively bored, there's a technical challenge. If there's a technical challenge that's kind of beating you up, there's a creative outlet. Like there's always something kind of keeping it interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you kind of ride that balance of tech and creativity.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're performing in the show too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
I mean, we're on tour right now, so we're just
Who are you out
doing
with?
that with Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
That's a big ass show.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's a lot of fun.
congratulations.
Yeah,
You're
thank
currently
you.
on tour right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. That's one of the largest tours in the world. And you're so sorry, but you were so young being in the LD for this.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever stand and you're like, how did this happen?
Oh, for sure, every day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What company do you work for?
I mean, I work for Morgan.
You're straight with Morgan.
Yeah.
How did you get in with that?
Mutual connections
Yeah.
throughout, coming up in the industry, and just right place, right time, and just got lucky enough to get in when it was easy to get in, and it was smaller, and now just been fortunate enough to stay with it.
And you're clearly earning your stripes, man.
Yeah,
That's
hopefully,
pretty
yeah,
amazing. I
hopefully
hope
so.
to get to a show to see your work, because
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
really amazing. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Let me read it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Laugh
ready?
it up, fuzzball.
What is your name?
My name is Robert Bull.
What's up, Bull?
What's going on?
So Clair Global just won Support Services Company of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you, and I love that we had to read that. That's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words.
I know.
But it's a big deal. It's not just audio company. It is the support, it's the vendor. I mean,
ma'am.
it's a really big deal. How does that feel for you?
I'm so proud of the people I get to work with. Watching everybody day in and day out, thankless hours in the shop, doing really hard jobs, turn out really great gear. To see our staff on the road, when you go out and visit and see, they just uphold the morals of the company and provide a service. I mean, you can buy black boxes and everything anywhere, but you don't have the people. And so for me, this award I humbly accept on behalf of Clair Global just because of the people that I get a chance to work with.
What is your besides the people, what is your favorite part of the company?
Probably the family. The owners, Troy, Sean, and Matt. And I know that might sound a little cliche, but the company has grown so big, but I can still make a phone call to any one of those guys. I can ask a question. They allow you to create, but they also allow you to fall. They don't allow you to fail, right? The team's too big for that. But it's just incredible that it's still a family-run company and that they support us in that way.
Home base out of Lititz, Pennsylvania.
Correct.
But now has another home base in Nashville at Rock Nashville. So what do you think that has done for the camaraderie and the success of Clair this year?
I think it's brought the industry together. It's so fun to walk through the hallways, and whether it's Kenny Chesney doing a fish fry, and today we just had shaved ice. It's just, all different genres of music, all different opportunities for people in Nashville. I think it lifts the community as a whole and the companies that are around here. I know in our last gigs, we had talked, one of our interviews, we talked about how it lifted the whole community. And I think that's really important. So really proud of that.
Beautiful. What's your least favorite thing about your job?
The drive.
Right.
I mean, I live when school's out, it's like an hour and 27 minutes each way. Oh. Now that school's out, I can do it in about 52. But I chose that. I mean, when I was on the road, all I had to do was get to an airport or a bus.
True.
Then I got off the road. So
being in an office.
Yeah.
What do you miss about the road?
I miss mixing a little bit. I miss the camaraderie. I miss the people. Yeah. And the thing of it is on tour, and that's interesting. Obviously, I've had coffee, but the interesting part is when you're on the road, you're Navy SEALs. Like nobody penetrates you, right? And you do everything as a group. And so when I got off the road, that was the biggest thing I was going to miss. I was really scared of that. But I found out that that's not the case, that we are still a team there, and that we get to help uplift the people on the road that I got to do for 20-some years. And then when I finally, you think about sales, and I mean, granted, my last name is Bull for a reason. My only job is to help people. And when you just boil it down to that, what a blessing that is.
Wow, that's a perfect place to end. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
I'm here with Ryan Dell, who just won Front of House Engineer of the Year. Congratulations. And we got your daughter here as well. What's your name?
Lila DeMarshall.
Wonderful to meet you. Thank you for being here. All right, so how does this feel to win Front of House?
It feels great. This is unexpected. I was on a list with a bunch of way more experienced engineers, guys that have been doing this forever. Robert Scoville's a legend. Todd Wines, one of my absolute homies, is like the sweetest man alive, and he's on the same list too. I couldn't just being on the same list with him as with both of those guys was incredible.
Yeah.
Ian Zorbaugh, he's a phenomenal engineer. I had the pleasure of doing a couple gigs with him earlier this year. Just can't believe that everybody chose me. That's insane.
Oh.
Yeah.
And who are you out with right now?
Lainey Wilson.
Well, that's a fire camp, man.
It's a good camp. It's the best camp. Yeah.
It's the best camp.
That's
so,
right.
What's your favorite part about being on the road?
My favorite part about being on the road is definitely the people that I'm on the road with. Yeah. Without them, I don't think it would be bearable at all. Like I said up there, the people that you spend that time with are your second family. It's the people that you see more often than sometimes you see your family.
Yeah.
So every single person that's on that tour is absolutely one of the best and most incredible people that I've ever met in my life. This tour has enlightened me as a person in so many different ways. It's elevated my career, done so many things for me, and I only hope that every night I can do Lainey a service and bring that same respect right back. So I'm truly grateful for this opportunity. This is my second year ever doing country music.
Wow.
Mixing country music. I've only done Lainey. This is my only country band I've
That's
ever worked.
that's a good gig to get.
pretty sweet
Can I
gig.
ask you, what do you think your dad does for a living?
I know he does front of house.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Is it audio, video, lighting, or carpentry?
I have no idea.
No, you know it's audio. Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What
knows
is
that.
your favorite part about him having this cool job?
Him spending time with me when he gets home.
Yeah. Oh, that's really sweet. Well, it's like the family that really understands that he's getting to live his dream and really doing something big. So you are a soldier working with him in this. What's next for you?
We are in that time of the year when we're kind of weekend warrior. So we're doing a direct support opening slot with Stapleton right now, which is great.
I was there.
Doing some stadiums. It's going to be fun. We're doing more festivals, and then kind of a light end of the year. Next year's supposed to be hot and heavy. So,
All right.
yeah, definitely look out for a lot more Lainey in 2027.
Let's go.
You're not going to be able to
Keep
go
up.
anywhere without seeing her face somewhere, as if it's not bad already down here, especially. Like, it's going to be crazy.
Good.
We're going to be everywhere. So.
Do you have a favorite Lainey Wilson song?
Probably Watermelon Moonshine
Love it. I love it.
or 4x4.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Great
Well,
song.
thank you guys so much.
you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing this.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. All right, I'm here with Curt Armstead, Monitor Engineer of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
you're out with Lainey Wilson?
Yes.
How long have you been with Lainey?
Ooh, almost 4 years.
Wow.
Coming up, this summer it'll be 4 years.
How long have you been doing monitors?
Well, I've done monitors and front of house a lot. I've been doing all of audio related work for probably 14 years.
Wow.
As my main job, and some of it touring, some of it working at venues, and
Okay.
just whatever pops up.
Did you know as a kid that this is what you wanted to do?
No, I don't think so. But in high school, when I was playing in bands, it was there was always someone that had to be the guy that bought a small PA system so that whatever you were doing in the garage, you could hear. And that was me. And for whatever reason, all of it just always clicked with me. As I've learned more, it's never been oh, I feel like I'm dealing with learning a foreign language. It's just for some reason, it's always just kind of clicked. Someone shows you something, and so I just took that eventually to be a sign that I was heading in the right direction, more or less.
Yeah.
And
what
this happens.
And then this happened. You got to feel so proud.
I am still kind of just in shock.
Yeah.
But it's really cool.
What do you think makes a monitor engineer special?
Being able to not lose your cool is a big part of it, because there are a lot of high stress situations and you're dealing with a lot of people. You're usually handling a bunch of different mixes at once, and there's a lot of psychology involved, and you're dealing with musicians who sometimes might get a little worked up about something, but they're in a very vulnerable spot on stage performing and needing to hear things the right way, and so you have to be open to that. And if you think something's not right, that doesn't matter. Like, you're serving, the job, and remembering that you're working with other humans that are going through their own thing and staying cool during all of that. And then when there's an issue, just being able to fix it without losing your mind is, I think that's really the stuff that, like, all of the monitor engineers that I know that are really good at it, like, have that going for them.
And you got to multitask, man. You got
There's
literally.
a lot of that.
How many, last question is, how many mixes, I guess, have you managed at one time?
So recently at Stagecoach and a little bit, sort of at Jazz Fest too, but definitely Stagecoach with additional performers on stage and then guests. At one point, I was doing 17 different mixes for performers, and then I think 6 other mixes for like crew. So talking about 23-ish individual mixes. And I think around 110 channels coming in. So it was a lot.
I think you earned that trophy, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. And I'm excited to see your career just continue to blossom, man. That's amazing. I'm here with Kerri Edwards, y'all, who has won Artist Manager of the Year. Please tell me who you're managing.
I manage Chase Beckham, Dylan Scott, Cole Swindell, and Luke Bryan.
My goodness. How long have you been doing this?
We will say 22 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I met Luke, I think it's been 22 years ago. Mm-hmm.
Was it at the beginning of Luke's career?
Very beginning,
Tell me about that.
Well, I came from A&R and publishing, and I was working at a publishing company that he had got his first songwriting deal with. So then we just kind of started developing, and next thing I know, we had a record deal, an album made, and then he was like, "You should just be my manager." And I'm like, "No, I do songs." And then, but then honestly, like, it was, I think probably 5 years of doing that it was scarier. It was scary to take the leap, but it was scarier to not take the leap.
Whoa.
5 years of developing and then not to be a part of it just sounded terrible. So,
well, as we're building this company and we're still in that kind of startup phase, you're doing the same thing with an artist. What has been your favorite part of the arc of an artist?
Gosh, that's honestly it's hard to answer because I remember vivid moments of watching multiple of the artists I've had the privilege to work with. Like you'll see it click. And I mean, I'm sure. Hopefully, somebody said that about me at some point. But like at some point, like you'll just see different moments along the way that, like I remember specifically. I'll just use Luke because obviously the longest with him. But I remember him standing at a show and watching another artist that was a headliner, and him going, "That's what I need to be doing." And I do remember moments like that, and those are
the
pretty
dreaming
cool.
phase.
Yeah.
And you get to be a part of that. What is your favorite part of your job?
Well, I may be a little different because I am still about the songs.
Okay.
And so I say different from a management standpoint, but I think that's because that's where I started. So I don't know, like every day I get songs in my inbox and in my text, and it's probably my favorite part still to listen through and try to help my artists make their albums and build their careers from it. So
wow.
And they all still let me play in the sandbox so far.
Okay. I love that.
I know.
What is your advice to anyone wanting to get into artist management?
You know, obviously it's changed a lot, and it's broader, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot more managers than even when I started.
Yeah.
But I think it's just finding someone you really connect with and believe in, and then I always say this, but it's kind of like just outworking everybody.
There it is. I love that.
That's the only way I survived.
That's it. But also you're still outworking everybody.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad to meet you. And
Thank you too.
Can't wait to see what you keep doing.
Well, thank you.
Yay! Dude! Hi! We got Allison Noah, who won Stage Manager of the Year. I'm so proud of you. And dude, we had you on the pod when you were nominated.
I
We
was.
were like, oh, we can't wait to see it in January.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does this mean for you?
It means so much to me. I don't think I need to say it to anyone in the industry, but there are not a lot of female stage managers out there. And to be nominated up against some of the men that have really mentored me through some of these things was just an honor in and of itself. And then to win this tonight means everything to me.
Wow.
It means the world.
Your advice did seriously so well across all of our channels, our podcast. It got such great response and viral moments also. So, I mean, people love what you're teaching as well. You're already mentoring
The
people.
Gospel of Bacon Cup.
Literally. Can we talk about Bacon Cup?
We don't have to.
We're actually going to like be making merch about Bacon Cup.
That's hilarious. So many people have like sent me their bacon cups in the morning, and it's honestly an honor. I kind of love it. I'm really
That's
happy
freaking
about
out. We're
it.
going to have to say Bacon Cup and then say Allison, Noah. Yes. Okay.
I don't need that trademark. It's okay.
We already know so much what you shared on the podcast before. If you haven't seen it, go back and look at it. But right now, going into this year, I know next year you guys are going to have a really big year as well. By the way, you're cleaning up at the Touring Awards. What are you really looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to getting back out there with my crew. We have an incredible crew of mostly women, by the way. Last year I had a woman in each department, which was amazing. Our production office is mostly women, and I'm just thankful to have that kind of support around me. I'm thankful to have those people around me, and our crew is up for Crew of the Year tonight, and it's always an honor to serve good people. I feel like being a stage manager is kind of a service role, and I'm looking forward to getting back out there with my people and making one hell of a show.
Dude, and can I ask why you think it's or why you say it's a service role?
It's about serving your crew. It's about knowing your crew, whether that's what kind of stagehands they need or what kind of space they need or what kind of day they're going to have based on the venue. It's just about caring about those people and being there for them and trying to serve them the best way you can when you walk in the building in the morning.
Well, you're amazing. Congratulations. Well earned.
Thank you.
We all were cheering because we're like, it's our girl. So
Thank
congrats,
you.
dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We got Meg Miller, Tour Manager of the Year for Lainey Wilson. This is a second win.
It is.
You
it
won
is.
3 years ago?
Yeah, 2024. Yep.
Okay, so a good friend of mine from when we were just PA starting out. Babies. And it's so cool, insane to see your rise. And I've just been unbelievably proud. The most proud because everyone that you are leading on this tour just says what a fabulous environment it is. And you need to be so proud of yourself there. This was your first tour manager gig that you ever had.
Ever.
What did you want to bring into this role?
I feel like a lot of times the magic that happens outside on stage with the fans gets lost behind the scenes. And people take it so serious. And like it's serious. There's serious parts, there's safety and all that, but like it's so cool. It's a weird job.
Yeah.
It's a weird job. It's a really cool job. A lot of people would kill to be here. So I think we never take that for granted, and we always try and remember that this is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, well, and one thing I've noticed about you is you were the biggest yes girl. The job that you had when you started with Lainey, driving the van, selling the merch,
all of the above,
everything is not a gig that I would have wanted, but
Yeah.
you rode with it, and it has gotten you this insane success. So other than saying yes to everything, what else do you attribute like this willingness and this the energy that you brought into this?
I kind of just feel like if I don't try everything, or if I didn't say yes to everything, I would never get here. And I always thought tour managing would be like a 20-year goal, not the first one. So when it came up, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to do that for sure. I'm going to try. And if I fail, then I just do something else until I can get back out there. So it's kind of never really been a question mark in my brain.
You're already achieving so many goals, personal, professional, everything, and you're getting married.
I am.
Hello.
In October.
I love it. So, you know, you're still living your life while achieving all these goals. Do you have the next goal? Do you have something else that you're excited for?
Honestly, the thing I'm the most excited about is serving on the CMA board. Like, we had our first actual board of directors meeting.
Wow.
Sounds crazy. And it was in New York. It was super fun, really insightful. And I feel like on the road, we don't get to, deal with a lot of metrics and statistics. And I loved that. It was really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And I definitely have developed a interest in like the international touring aspect of country, because we get over there and the fans are so hungry. Like, they're so excited and they really want us to be there again. They keep asking. So like, I love serving on that committee and just being a part of it.
Well, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm here with Diana McBride, aka Lemonade, who won Unsung Hero of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you got the coolest jacket on, and
Yes.
it's lemons all over it. Did you make this yourself?
No, a friend of mine made it for me. Yeah, Emily Williams, she hand painted it.
Oh my, let's just turn around one more time. That is too cool. All right, so I'm assuming you're from the Grand Ole Opry. Yes?
I am.
And I just want to say, first of all, the Unsung Hero Award is my favorite award of all this because it is pointing out people that are not seeking recognition. And so I'm so glad we get to celebrate. How does this make you feel?
Very overwhelmed, but I love it.
Yes. Why do you think you were nominated and won this award?
Well, probably because the team I work with, programming, Dan, Nicole, Gina, they're always telling me how much they appreciate me, but they do know that I come in early and I stay late. And I do things for artists that I don't have to do. I hold babies if they need to be held, sew on buttons. So.
What is your role at the Grand Ole Opry?
Whatever that needs to be done backstage.
And that's it. That's Unsung Hero. Whatever
Sweep the
needs
floor.
to be done.
I do make lemonade. Right now I'm making strawberry lemonade, which is pretty delicious.
So, where'd you get the nickname Lemonade?
One night, Mike Snyder came in and he saw me and he loves my lemonade. So instead of calling my name, he hollered out, "Hey, Lemonade!" And I said, "Yes, Mike, the lemonade's out." And it just stuck. And it's easy to remember. You know, when you have debuts coming in, the stage manager introduces themselves, the film crew, all of these people are throwing out names. And I throw out, "Hey, I'm Lemonade." And they say, "Oh my gosh, a name that I can remember."
They will not forget. And they just get to be around you. I'm already feeling just a beautiful, easy, light spirit that you have. And so I know that that's what you bring in. And that's why you get this award.
Thank you so much.
What is your favorite part of the job?
Just meeting people. I love meeting people. And I hope that when they come in backstage at the Grand Ole Opry that they feel like they're family there. They feel like they're home. And that's the feel I hope they have.
Well, you're a huge part of that culture being the way it is. So thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well earned.
Thank you.